Where are you going?
To introduce myself.
Oh my god.
So this is what you meant.
Oh, she's just fucking showing up to his house?
No way. She's gonna say it's his girlfriend. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 13 of Death Note, Confession.
Pretty big title of an episode.
Yeah, seriously.
Especially since we've been having this cat and mouse game between L and Light. And last episode, L is asking Light to impersonate Kira and set up a meeting. What are your thoughts entering this episode?
Okay, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the dynamic changes between Light and L now that Misa's involved, and just kind of how the three of them interact, because each one of them knows something about the other one that one of them doesn't.
Misa seems to be not quite as far thinking ahead as Light and L.
Not at all.
But she's compensated by having the Shinigami eyes power-wise, so it is a bit of a rock, paper, scissors.
Exactly.
If you're excited for this episode, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for Death Note episodes coming every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see several episodes ahead, these episodes are all posted to Patreon and they're extended uncut forms that feature about 10 to 15 minutes of extra footage, so make sure to check those out. Link in the description below. All right, are we excited for episode 13 of Death Note, Confession?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Light, there's another message from the second Kira. It was sent to Sakura TV and we intercepted it. I'm told it's a video and a journal this time. Anyway, I figured I should tell you.
Interesting.
All right.
Journal? What is that idiot up to now? Why can't he just wait?
It's so interesting that both L and Light are defaulting to male pronouns.
Yeah.
2006? These entries are from last year.
Please take a look at the entry he made on the 30th.
Confirmed our Shinigami at the Tokyo Dome. This is probably supposed to mean that he plans to do this on May 30th. If this were aired on TV, his intentions would be obvious to anyone who sees it. Besides, he can't see my Shinigami unless he touches my Death Note. How's he planning to do that?
Hey, Rem.
I feel like somehow this is referring to somebody letting somebody else touch their Death Note, and probably Misa.
I forget. Why can't I see my own lifespan even though I have Shinigami eyes? Do you think you could tell me again?
Humans with Shinigami eyes only need to know the lifespan of their victims. And just as we can't see the lifespan of others of our kind, humans who possess a Death Note cannot see each other's lifespan, even with the eyes.
Okay.
May 22nd, my friend and I showed off our notebooks in Aoyama.
So they won't know how long Light
If by
lives.
notebooks he's referring to our Death Notes, that's something that could only be understood by me. And as for the police, they'll be distracted by the May 30th entry. We confirmed our Shinigami at the baseball game at the Tokyo Dome. It must have been intended for them. I'm almost
Sorry, I need to really listen to this. It's so complicated right now. Sorry, I'm just kind of skipping around to make sure we get all the details.
Unless he touches my Death Note. How's he planning to do that?
Something we didn't note. This is the first mentioning of Death Notes. L and the head detective have read this, and it says, my friend and I showed off our notebooks in Aoyama. Oh, I think I get what this is. Okay. I'm getting it. Okay. Misa has set up a timeline. May 30th, they will meet and confirm their Shinigamis. The only way they can confirm by seeing their Shinigamis is if they've touched each other's Death Notes before, correct?
Right.
May 22nd, there is a plan. My friend and I showed off our notebooks in Aoyama. To a normal reader, like L or the chief, that means nothing. A notebook is a notebook.
Yeah.
But to somebody who's working on the team that has seen this, or to the real Kira, which is why she wants this broadcast, yes, this is coded for come meet me 8 days before this planned Shinigami meetup so that we can touch each other's notes and get to know each other without people knowing.
Interesting.
So I think this is a coded message going to Light telling him, let's meet up and have an arrangement or whatever. But at the same time, this is the first time there's been evidence of a Death Note.
Yeah, very true.
Each other's lifespan, even with the eyes.
So they can't know each other's lifespan.
There are so many ways.
May 22nd, my friend and I showed off our notebooks in Aoyama. If by notebooks he's referring to our death notes, that's something that could only be understood by me.
What do you think? Is it real?
I have to be careful not to say too much. Better to wait and hear his opinion
Tested
first.
at all times.
At this point in time, all I can say for sure is he must be stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's completely obvious he wants to meet Kira at the home game.
To be honest, it's so stupid.
Elle keeps eating sweets.
I'm not even sure how to deal with this whole situation anymore.
As you should.
If we make the diary
Wondering
public,
what's
then we'll be
that-
forced
what
to make
that's
some
about.
kind of televised
Helps you
announcement
think.
canceling the...
It helps you think.
Yeah, but like it is interesting to show him eating ice cream and that, and like they were constantly showing him eating sugar. I wonder if that's like part of his method. Yeah.
From what we've witnessed, it's safe to say the second Kira admires the real one. He gave his word to the Kira we invented that he'd refrain from killing aimlessly. I'm inclined to believe that. I say we make it public, and we air an announcement
Okay.
canceling the game. At the same time, we'll announce that on May 30th, we're going to set up checkpoints on all roads leading to the Tokyo Dome. And finally,
So
we'll
it's
send a
preventing the
response from
meeting.
our invented Kira. Something like, I understand, and I agree to meet you there.
You don't honestly expect him to go there if we set up checkpoints around the dome, do you?
I don't think that Kira would even consider it, but it's possible the other one might.
That would just be so
It all
reckless.
depends on how stupid
Yeah,
he
but
really is.
that's on brand.
Assuming he's not actually the idiot we think he is, there could be another message hidden in this diary.
Oh, of
one
course.
that's not so obvious. If there's a message here written in some code that only people who have this Shinigami power can understand, there'd be no way for me to decipher it. Still, it would only make sense for us to look into all of the places that were mentioned in the journal. 22nd,
Oh,
he's
God.
meeting a friend in Aoyama. 24th, meeting another friend in Shibuya. We have to be prepared for the possibility that all of our efforts will be fruitless. Let's keep an eye out for people with notebooks in Aoyama
Oh,
and
God.
people in clothing stores in Shibuya.
Great.
It's as I thought. If this phony kid slips up and gets apprehended, at the very least I have to obtain his notebook, and in the worst case, I may end up having to kill everyone there.
Oh.
Jesus.
All we can do is place more
Oh my
surveillance
God.
cameras in Aoyama and Shibuya in the hopes that we might capture something. We should also arrange to have undercover officers in both locations on these dates.
I'll be alright, don't worry. Aoyama and Shibuya are places I'd go
Always
anyway.
going.
Not to mention, out of all of us, I'd probably look the most natural hanging out with Matsui there. Besides, the second Kira will be there looking for Kira, not for the police.
Something I've considered is the possibility of L being 5% evidence-based. He has Light being Kira, but like 100% hunch-based. You know what I mean? Who else is he looking into?
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, I think he's like, I'm 5% on the way to convicting him, but I'm 100% sure it's him. Like, I feel like this is all elaborate catch. I think he almost doesn't even care about this second Kira. He's just looking at Light the whole time, just like, what do you think of this?
But at the same time, he said in the beginning that his strategy was like, I think it might be you, and the best way for me to figure that out is to keep looking with your help. And so that's kind of what he's doing.
I know, I agree. He's being upfront about it, but I think he's being upfront with like how certain he is, how he wants to go about discerning it, but like deep down, I think he kind of just knows.
Careful getting home.
And stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Yes?
It's Ryozaki. When you two are working together, I want you to keep a close eye on Light the entire time. And please keep this between you and me.
Sure. Yeah, I understand.
He's so suspicious of him.
I guess he still plans to investigate Light until the probability that his Kira reaches 0.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
Hello, dear. You're back quite late today.
Yeah. I'm supposed to keep the fact that I'm helping with the Kira investigation a secret. It's because I was hanging out with my girlfriend.
You're?
What? Light, you have a girlfriend now?
What?
What's her name?
It's not that surprising. I'm 18 and I'm in university now. Of course I have a girlfriend. I'm still full from room service at the hotel.
I can't
A
believe
hotel.
you just said that to Mom. So what's this about a hotel? Sounds pretty suspicious.
It's a sex joke.
Oh,
Okay, Ryu.
dang. Okay, I did not get that one. Wow. Flew just right over. I thought he had slipped up because they literally met at a hotel.
Room
No,
service
it's
at
like
the
I
hotel.
showered this morning.
I can't believe
thing.
you just said
Gotcha.
that to Mom. So what's this about a hotel? Sounds pretty suspicious.
Okay, Ryuk. We need to have a little talk.
Jesus Christ.
And I'd appreciate an answer if you could. If two Shinigami happen to meet in the human world, are they allowed to speak to each other?
As
Super
long
good
as I'm
question.
attached to a human, I'd say it's against the rules unless I had their permission first.
But what if the other one does have
But
permission?
there's no laws against it either, so I guess it's possible that another Shinigami might talk to me.
So, does that mean that if this fake Kira Shinigami were to see you, there's a chance he might mention the fact that you're with me and reveal that I'm Kira?
They probably wouldn't, but it depends on their personality.
And if this kind of situation did arise, I can assume that you'll act the way you normally do?
Yeah. Even if I see another human with a Shinigami, I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, I definitely think you've got the right approach.
Nice.
Why?
Thanks.
Huh? There's no way. Did he really think this far ahead?
What is it?
Aoyama is a big area. I was searching for possible meeting places when I stumbled across this.
Note.
On the 22nd,
Note Blue.
there's a big event going on at a club in Aoyama called the Note Blue. Note and Blue, it's a code.
Well,
Wow.
if you ask me, that's pretty elaborate.
Okay,
Might be
Misa.
smarter than I thought. Which means I'll have to be that much more careful from now on. In any case, this Note
seriously?
Blue place
How is he going to
definitely worth
shake the
checking out.
detective?
What's the point in going there if you don't want him to find out that you're Kira? You really think it's worth the risk?
Is he gonna try to like seduce her without her knowing he's Kira?
He thinks she's a guy.
Just sending it.
Maybe he's gonna look at Ryuk and try to just like pick apart his expressions.
Yeah.
Be like, you wouldn't tell me if you saw a Shinigami, but maybe I can.
Excuse me, Light? So what's going on here?
Oh, these are some of my friends from school.
Nice to meet you.
This is my cousin Taro. It's his first time ever in Tokyo, and he wants to see Aoyama and Roppongi, so I figured the least we could do was show him a good time. Oh yeah, he also told me he's looking for a girlfriend, so does anyone want to volunteer?
Jesus.
Hey, I never said that. I'm impressed, Light. I doubt that anyone would ever suspect that there was a police detective hanging around with these students.
With all of us walking
Just chilling.
together like this, even if Ryuk is seen, no one would be able to tell which one of us he's
Oh,
following.
that's so smart.
It's also a good defense against L's surveillance cameras. Not such a bad way to investigate, really. I just have to stay relaxed and keep an eye on the entrance of the Note Blue when it opens.
Oh boy. There she is. In the wig.
Found you.
Whoa, whoa.
does she know?
Oh, wait, no, because she has the Shinigami eyes.
Yes, but how can she
Wait,
tell it's
but-
him?
Moon Yagami, is it?
How?
You're the only one whose lifespan I can't see.
Oh.
He's Kira. I can't believe it.
Oh my
I never
God.
thought it would be this easy to find him.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. He didn't anticipate that one.
Well,
Wow.
All right, Ren, time to go.
Huh. You finally found him, and
She
now you just want
knows.
to leave?
that was so
Well, I
fast.
can't go up to him and say, "Hi, Kira. Nice to meet you. I'm the one who sent you the messages." With all these people around, I know his name now, so I can easily find out all about him.
Oh God.
After all, it's such a unique name.
Oh no.
Oh,
no. Oh.
He's done. And they really set it up like he had this great plan, and we should have known. It won't show up, so it's obvious. How did we not think of that? That's so smart. She has such an upper hand on him.
Oh,
now. She can really pull
100%.
anything.
I love the show.
It's really great.
780
Death
days old.
It won't affect those
2
under 2
years?
years. Interesting.
Oh.
Wait. That's a new thing. The death note will be rendered useless if it's failed 4 times.
It's written as
So many
moon,
rules.
but read as light. Light Yagami. Oh, he sure is amazing. Look at all this stuff. He won the national tennis
Oh my God, she's
championship.
gonna know
for his
everything.
second and third years of junior high. He gave an address as freshman representative at this year's entrance ceremony at Tala University. Who would have ever thought that Kira would be so young and handsome? Everything about him is better than I imagined. I can't believe how easy it was to purchase this information. The world sure is a scary place. I even know his home address now.
She's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
So we were there both days. In
She just showed
Aoyama
up to
on the
his house.
22nd and in Shibuya on the 24th, and we observed nothing of significance on either occasion.
They really set up
That
a whole
leaves
event.
us with only the dome on the 30th.
I didn't notice anyone who looked suspicious at the Note Blue. Was he serious about the dome?
Ryuzaki, apparently Sakura TV has just received another message from the second Kira. It was postmarked on the 23rd.
I'm happy to say that I have found Kira. To all of the people at the television station and the police department, I'd like to thank you very much.
Impossible! Where in Aoyama?
Oh my god.
His Shinigami. It must have seen Ryuk and picked me out of the crowd. No, there's no way he could have known who Ryuk was attached to. I checked repeatedly that no one was following me.
If this is true, the only possible event that would correspond with this tape being mailed on the 23rd is the entry regarding Aoyama on the 22nd.
Oh no.
The only ones from the task force who went to Aoyama are Matsuda and Light.
It's one of them too.
Is Light really Kira after all?
No.
Still, there's no proof it even happened in Aoyama.
This is a
Oh my
disaster
God.
if he found him.
Yeah.
This is
and most likely means
getting
that
bad.
the two Kiras are now cooperating with each other.
Oh,
At this point, I don't think we should jump to any conclusions. The second Kira is only saying that he found him, nothing more. He may not have made contact yet. Now that it's come to this, we need to negotiate with him to see if we can get Kira's real name.
Oh my god. That's gotta be a bluff.
The last thing you wanted to hear, right?
This isn't good. I have no idea how the fake Kira will react to this, but I have no means of stopping the police from sending this message.
Yeah.
If Kira doesn't yet know your name, it may not be too late
That's
for you,
such a
provided you are willing to
complicated
cooperate.
situation.
Whatever you
Seriously.
do, you must not approach Kira out of curiosity.
But
Make
now,
no mistake,
like,
Kira
Elle's
will
pretty
kill
certain.
you if you contact him. You'll be used and disposed of. Consider your own life for a moment. Yours, like every other life, has an intrinsic value. Now is your chance to right past wrongs by sharing what you know about Kira.
Okay.
Only you can help us bring his reign of terror to an end.
So they're trying to reach out to her.
Where are you going?
Fun outfit.
That is what you are wearing on the Death Note intro.
Stop. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Where are you going?
Powerful outfit.
To introduce myself.
Oh my god.
So this is what you meant.
Oh, she's just fucking showing up to his house?
No way. She's gonna say it's his girlfriend.
Oh my god, yeah, and he just said he had a girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Hello and good evening. My
So-
name is Misa Amani.
Oh, are you
I
Light?
just came by to give Light an important notebook he left at school earlier today. Could you wait here for a second?
No way.
Your girlfriend's here.
Here we go. Set up perfectly.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh boy.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Misa Amane. I thought you might get worried if you saw that message on TV. I just couldn't take it anymore, so I brought this notebook.
Oh. A death note.
Oh my god, is she just gonna...
Is he gonna touch it so we can see her?
Oh.
It's over. Oh my god.
A Shinigami.
Okay, so they're gonna meet like fully.
She's the fake Kira. Please, come in.
You're sure it's okay? Thanks.
No way.
Mom, she came all this way to return my notebook. Could you make us some tea?
Sure, I don't see why not.
I already told you about her.
Girlfriend. Okay. No way.
Have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
He's like ready to attack right now.
How did you find me?
I knew it! You never made the Shinigami ideal. When you have the Shinigami eyes like I do, you can see most people's name and lifespan just by looking at them. However, you can't see
She's
the
really
lifespan
banging
of any
out.
person who possesses a death note.
No kidding. I have to admit, even I wasn't aware of that little detail.
Well, now you've managed to find me, but you were careless. What if you'd been caught by the police? Then they'd know everything about Kira.
It's alright. Because the police didn't catch me, and if I do as you say from now on, they'll never be able to. So we're safe.
Okay.
After all, don't you need someone to see Elle's name? If you want, I could be your
Oh.
eyes. So,
It could just be over like that.
Yeah. So what?
would you please make me your girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
Yes.
No way.
What?
If she finds out I'm manipulating her and gets hurt, she'll probably kill me. But still, impossible. The day that you and I were in Aoyama, there were 3 times the usual number of surveillance cameras around. Anyone who was in Aoyama on the 22nd would have definitely been caught on camera. That includes me. If you and I were seen together, it wouldn't look very good. In fact, even being here together right now is a problem. I wish you'd understand that.
So she wants to
But
be
look,
his girlfriend.
These are pictures of me when I went to Aoyama that day.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I'm sure no one would recognize her from this.
That's true. She looks completely
And what
different.
about your fingerprints? All those tapes you sent to the TV station, they all had the same fingerprints on them.
Yeah, but those aren't my fingerprints. It's not like I do these things without thinking about them first.
Whoa.
Up until recently, I lived in the Kansai region, and I had this friend who was into the occult. I suggested that we distribute this fake poltergeist video I had made to a bunch of different TV shows, sort of as a prank, and she agreed to help me with it.
Oh.
I had her take care of all of the dubbing, so my fingerprints wouldn't be on the tapes.
Okay.
Wow.
Then I took them from her, added the Kira graphic, and recorded the message with that voice effect.
Oh my god.
And this friend you made the tapes
That's so
with, where is she
smart.
now?
Why are you doing this to me? If you want me to kill her, just say so and I'll kill her!
Oh my god.
My
If
god.
you really still can't trust me, then here, I'll even let you hold on to my death note.
Oh my God.
But you'd just be holding it. So I'd still be the rightful owner of it, and that means I get to keep my Shinigami eyes. Isn't that right, Rem?
Yes, that's right.
Oh my god.
Now there's no way I
Such
could
a power
possibly
move.
kill
Girl.
you. And if I
No,
become
she
a burden
could
to
have a
you,
page.
then you can just kill
That's
me,
true.
okay?
That's true.
Why would she go this far?
Whoa.
But you might have removed several pages from your death note. You could be hiding them somewhere for all I know.
Yeah.
Why are you so suspicious of me?
There's nothing
I already
ripped.
told you I don't care, even if all you do is use me. Believe me.
How can you say that?
Exactly 1 year ago, my parents were killed in a robbery. I was home with them at the time. It happened right in front of me. I wanted that man to pay for what he did. But the trial dragged on forever. Opinions started surfacing that he was being falsely accused. Then it happened. Kira punished him for what he did to my parents.
Oh.
And that's why Kira means everything.
Her origin story.
Kira means everything to me. All I wanted was a chance to meet you one day, so I could thank you for what you did.
Oh, he's gonna love this.
So all these irrational moves, they were just a means for her to meet Kira. Still, she got around the surveillance cameras with ease and managed not to leave her fingerprints on the evidence. She's not as stupid as I thought, and she has promised to obey me from now on.
She's appealing to his god complex. That's all right.
I mean,
Called it.
I understand. I can't be your boyfriend, but I can act like it.
This may not be
The
ulterior
lengths you
though.
went to meet me, to be of help to me. Those eyes
It doesn't
of yours
have
that
to
you
be.
sacrificed half your life to get will become my weapon.
Whoa.
Thank you so much. I'll
They're
try
unstoppable.
my hardest to make you love me. I promise.
Whoa. To make you love me?
Jesus Christ.
Whew. They are an unstoppable duo right now. Oh no.
Yikes.
Well,
All right.
that is a terrible place to leave it, but it's where we're left nonetheless. That was episode 13 of Death Note.
You're not Kira. That is, it would be a problem if you were Kira, because I feel you're the first friend that I have ever had.
Oh. That's adorable.
That's so sad.
Oh my
I know what you mean.
What are your first thoughts?
I don't think there's a cooler way that they could have started that
Yeah.
interaction.
That was so well done. And
brilliant.
it had so many moments where something could have happened and didn't.
Yeah.
And like changed. Like, wow, what a
Well, and there were
great way.
things that were revealed that we didn't know kind of
Yeah.
for the first, or like not necessarily for the first time, but one of the first times. I feel like typically we've like learned about a rule and then we've seen that rule in action.
Yeah.
But finding out about a rule after it's already been used, like as the character finds out about it, definitely a different experience.
Absolutely. I can't wait to watch more. Our next episode, episode 14, is going to be coming out this Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you can't wait, make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below where these episodes are all posted in their extended uncut forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode of Death Note that we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Exhausted asks, Misa presents the viewer with an interesting middle ground perspective. So far, overwhelmingly, the show has held the judicial views of mainly Kira, independent of the system, and the police, for the system in the spotlight. It's wrong to kill outside of the justice system versus I can kill because I am more just. Misa introduces a third view. Despite placing my faith in the justice system, it has done me wrong, and so I place my faith in those who won't betray it. Each of these takes, radical as they are, carry with the idea of justice and what it means to deliver that justice. Could you expand upon how you view the displays of justice presented in the show thus far?
I mean, I think the differences in that interpretation just kind of show how each of those people think about themselves. Light wants to help people because he knows so much better and he's so much smarter and is just going to be God and make everything better, which is very different from I tried to listen and do what I was supposed to do, and then people I love got hurt.
Yeah.
And now I'm not buying into that. You know, that's definitely
being pushed there rather than making your own
going there yourself. And it's not about thinking that you're better than everyone. So I mean, like, just because they both think what they're doing is justice and they're both writing names of bad people in a book, the like original intention is so different.
Yeah, that's an interesting distinction. Yet at the very same time, Misa had no problem killing innocent people to get Light's attention, whereas Light was less inclined to kill innocent people, you know? Like, it's interesting the contrasting perspectives of she believes in justice and, like, fairness, yet also has done some pretty horrible things, you know? Like, more so than Light. She killed people at, like, news stations for no reason. Like, reporters just for no reason. Because they're reporting against Kira. Like, I think that while she was pushed for a good reason, like, she also is a trauma victim and is. And I actually want to ask you a second question.
Hell yeah.
Question 2. Brenda asks, there have been a lot of mixed emotions about Death Note's female characters, Misa being the focal point of it. She's very fan servicey and a lot of One side of the argument saying that she's an unrealistic character and was poorly written, and the other side saying she represents some people with trauma perfectly. With what you've seen thus far, where do you fall on that debate? Because this could be a trauma response in a big way, and they are kind of showing how people would act in that situation.
I mean, I think it's incredibly realistic because that's how I was. There is no better way to appeal to someone with a God complex than pretending they're God. And then if you combine that with the traumatic loss of losing your parents and then the additional trauma of having people say that the person who did it was innocent and then just kind of stop caring about it, like to experience that kind of loss followed by that kind of hopelessness and inability to do something when someone does help you. I think it's very, very easy for people in traumatic situations like that to just kind of glom on to whoever was helping them or really anything that can make themselves feel better.
Yeah, and I also think that the way that she does it, like the obviously like fawning and affection, like that's just her response. The
fawn response is so... It's exact, like that is exact.
There's fight or flight, and then there's also this third option, fawn.
Well, so there's freeze also. It's 4, fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. So everyone knows fight or flight. Freeze, you just shut down. And then fawning is just being exactly what the danger wants you to be, so nothing bad happens to you.
And that seems to be what Misa's a little bit doing here.
100%.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they write her moving forward, but there is an aspect of this that does make a lot of sense as to how she's acting. Now, is it a standard we want to aspire to? No. But like, is it realistic in some capacity? Yes.
Yeah, like it's not like, oh, this is such a great way to respond to trauma, but it's also not like, wow, this doesn't make any fucking
left
sense.
Field, yeah.
Exactly. It can make sense and also like it can be shittily realistic.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go to question 3.
All right, Miss Breadloaf asks, knowing how Ryuk wasn't aware that Death Note holders with Shinigami eyes are not able to see the lifespan of those who also possess a Death Note, how do you think things would play out if Ryuk were to be Misa's Shinigami instead? Also, if Rem were to be lights, do you think either pairing would be stronger or weaker this way?
That's kind of interesting because it seems that Rem is a lot more loose with the information for Misa. Like, she knows about the Shinigami King and like all these different lore things. In terms of giving information, Ryuk's always been like, I will only give information if it's entertaining or fun to me. And from what we know, he just knows less than Rem knows, which is lore about all the Shinigami, like the Shinigami King, the lifespans, the eyes. Like, there's been a lot more. If Light had gotten access to that, potentially he could have been a lot more dangerous.
Yeah.
Conversely, like, had Misa not known what Rem told her, she would not have found Light. So I think that it would be a lot more effective to whoever had the other. But there also is an aspect that makes me think that in a tight situation, maybe Rem doesn't have some sort of solution, but I bet Ryuk has some more knowledge than Rem, but just is holding back on it more. So it needs a situation to prompt more knowledge, because Ryuk did figure out how to sneak 2 Death Notes past the Shinigami King, so there's got to be something to what he's doing. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely agree. We don't really know the extent of Ryuk's knowledge because he's not offering things up freely, like you said. So at this point, if we're assuming we've like gotten to the end of Ryuk's knowledge because the most recent thing he didn't know, then I feel like Light and Rem would have been a pretty unstoppable combo, just because the more information Light had, I think the more he would have been able to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can definitely see there being some like random thing that Ryuk knows that only Ryuk knows that gets brought up at some like random point that never would have happened had it not been the Light Ryuk combo.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's going to be interesting to see what situations prompt the Shinigami to act different ways. And now that they're dating, will the Shinigami start to talk? I bet they will.
Do you think they'll fall in love?
I don't know. We're going to have to see. But that's about it for episode 13 of Death Note. Thank you for watching. Our next episode, episode 14, is coming this Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to check that out. Are we excited for episode 14 of Death Note?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.